It's so weird we always get responses. I take that as a good thing. I take that as it's working. You're the one that failed. I did not push you, bro. You're so high. See, I told you he loves me. I had a good time with SP yesterday. Did you? So you guys finally got to hang out. That's awesome. I love to hear it. I am good. I'm good. I'm trying to love on this kitty. You want to give me kisses? Hi, Jamie. How are you? My thing keeps falling. Go. If you come here, I will give you lovin's. I promise. I will love on you. Like, she was being so GF, for example, offering me her jacket when it was cold. That's so sweet. That's just so sweet. That's cute. Please don't hit me with your tail. I don't want your tail in my face. I love that, though. That's amazing. See what persisting gets you? Can I help you? He's just right up in my business. Can I help you? I guess not. Fluffy butt. Hi, potatoes. It's good. How are you? We were in a store and the owner thought we were dating. You don't know if SP heard. She heard it. She definitely heard it. For sure, she heard it. I'm gonna assume she heard it. Someone told me my exact affirmations in my dream earlier. That will happen. You will start hearing your affirmations in your dreams from other people. You know, maybe even strangers, family, friends. Yes, exactly. Also, we're going to get lunch tomorrow. Yay! Yay! So it seems like everything's going good. Everything's going smooth. Everything's going your way. So keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. Can I have this? Thank you, baby. She's in bed. She's in bed. I was like, oh, what the fuck was that? Damn it. Never mind. She just walked in here. What, baby?
On the floor.
I'm sitting on the floor, yeah. You scared me. I didn't know what that noise was.
That was me.
I thought it was one of the other kitties. You scared Poppy. Poppy's gone. Poppy said adios. It's 9 o'clock though. You need to go lay down and get ready for bed, please.
Can I watch Blunkies?
Yeah, you can go watch Sprunkies, baby. I love you. Good night.
Good night.
She came in here to ask me if she could watch something. Hopefully she goes to bed. She goes to school tomorrow and then she's out the rest of the week. So for Thanksgiving. Hey Em, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. I would keep seeing people who look like SP today. That could also be a sign, for sure. For sure. I wish this thing would stop falling. I need to get a new one. Someone with my SP's first and last name liked my post today. Okay. I always take stuff like that as movement. I didn't really experience stuff like that though. Like I didn't really experience people who look like my SP or with the same name or anything like that. But I do take that as movement. I just never experienced it. Hold on. Girl, I'm getting men left and right, and I know SP is next. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Sometimes you'll have all these men around you. Or women. Men or women. Hey, Chas, how are you? My SP doesn't have me blocked, and she will confess to me. Yeah. No, I mean, there's no reason for her to have you blocked in the first place. Same, I get random men. Yeah, absolutely. I take that as a BBL. I do believe in BBL's, words before land. Like if you're manifesting an SP and then maybe you start getting other people attracted to you, confessing their love to you, wanting to be with you. I do take that as I did have that. I didn't know what that was when I first started though. Like I didn't know what a BBL was, but I did obviously have somebody come forward that I started talking to when I was manifesting my SP. So I guess that was movement. I love the makeup look. Thank you. I matched it to my shirt. It's dark in here though, so you can't see it. Come home. Buddy, I am home. I am in my home right now. Hey, Caleb, how are you? But also, manifesting is in the Bible. You should really read it sometime. You might actually learn something. And I'm not saying that in a mean way. I'm being serious. Manifestation is in the Bible. Ask and ye shall receive. Manifestation. There's a lot of other verses I could use. I just don't remember them. But I know there are a lot of verses in the Bible that are literally manifestation. Like what? There's another one. I can't remember precisely what it is. Believe. Oh shit! What was it? It was like. It's pretty much. You are what you think about the most, but it's written in Bible terms. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was something like that. I love my SP so much. He's so cute. Oh, I love that for you. Yeah, my dad was a pastor and talked about manifesting. Pray as if you have received. Yeah, like prayer is a form of manifesting. Because people, like I grew up in church. I grew up in a very religious family. My grandmother to this day still plays piano. Like I don't go to church anymore because I used to work weekends. I used to work Sundays, so I never had time to go to church. And now I just, like, I don't go. But like she's still the pianist there. I mean, I literally grew up from the time I was born until almost my whole life in a church. And then after reading Neville Goddard, you really start to understand the Bible verses and stuff because he talks about it so much in his book. He gets into details about it. I keep imagining him cuddling me. That's good. That's good. I always enjoyed imagining, visualizing when it came to SP. Believe that you have received it and it is done. Yeah, see, that is manifestation. I mean, that's literally manifestation to a T. I want to be a streamer. Ooh, like a gamer? Do you mean like a gamer? That's a streamer, right? Or do streamers do other things besides video games? Feeling low today in regards with my SP, even though I'm robotically affirming. It's okay to feel low. It's okay to have bad days. You don't always have to feel the best. But, you know, anytime you do feel low, you could do something. I always found that moving my body, whether it's going for a walk or just standing up and doing jumping jacks, like jumping around, dancing, taking a shower, excuse me, just moving my body always kind of made me feel better. My dad isn't as religious anymore, but still talks about it. Yes. Me and my friend, we're actually, he was talking to me the other day and he's like, we should read the Bible. And I was like, let's do it. Let's just start reading the whole flipping Bible. Like, let's just start reading it and see how it goes. You know, try to, because I mean, obviously Neville talks about it a lot, but that's kind of different than reading the Bible. Yes, a gamer streamer. Do you play Fortnite? I love Fortnite. I love a little bit of everything. I love Fortnite, Fallout, Skyrim, Crash, Spyro. I grew up on video games. Like my dad always played them and I would always watch him play them when I was a child. So like I grew up on video games. I remember playing like Crash and Spyro, CTR. That's kind of stuff I started out as. I like horror games really good. Resident Evil, stuff like that. I'm in a little bit of everything. So I was telling my mom about SP and she misheard me and thought I said that SP messaged me because she did. Yes, I noticed if I laid down too long, then my ego mind would come until I started moving around. Especially at night. Like, I feel like people have the most difficulty at night, like, as they're laying down before bed. That's when, the mind is, I feel like, most active because you're trying to go to sleep, you're trying to calm your mind, and your mind's going a million miles a minute right before sleep. So that's why I think it could be good maybe to listen to theta waves and affirm, and then try to fall asleep or something, or nervous system regulation if needed. That's also an option. Deep breaths, breathing, whatever. But I know, like, right before bed for me, my mind was always just going over the day, like, especially certain things that maybe happened that I didn't like, that I didn't prefer, and that scene would keep coming up. So I feel like definitely at night is when it's the worst. Just have the realization that even if I don't see it now, if I affirm it has happened, it does. Yeah, like, you may not see movement. You might. I'm not going to say you never will. I didn't, but other people see movement all the time. Like, maybe they get unblocked by ESP. Or, well, there might have been movement, and maybe I just didn't realize it was movement at that time. Just because I didn't really know much about movement and manifestation. But, like, I know with my eviction, I didn't. It was quiet. And when it wasn't quiet, it was me and the property manager bickering at each other in emails, going back and forth, saying how I didn't do nothing wrong and she was being a POS pretty much. Like, besides that, though, I did not have movement with my eviction until I actually received the email that I got to stay. Like, that was really the only movement I did get. But yeah, so I never saw the movement, but the thing is, you don't want to go looking to the 3D for proof, for validation. You just want to that's what assumption is. Belief is having proof of something. Assumption is having zero proof, zero evidence. That's what the difference is. When usually you start believing it when you see it. An assumption is simply assuming something is. You have no evidence, no proof, no nothing that it's working, that it's real, but you still persist in that assumption until you do see it. I'm making a random playlist. What song are you into lately that I should add? Ooh. I wonder if I can look on my Spotify on here. I got a lot. I am literally into all types of music. Let me see. I wonder if it has all. It does. I don't know. I kind of have a lot of kind of like book talk. That's kind of how my taste in music is a lot also. Them kind of songs. So they're really good if you're manifesting an SP. I'm not going to lie. Like, if you're manifesting an SP, that the music is great for that. But also, like, there's some ones I like that I found on TikTok that I really like to listen to if I do visualize. I just don't remember which ones they are. I'd have to find them. I do know I have music in my Discord, especially when it comes to manifestation. I have a lot of... Ooh, wait, I think this one's a manifestation song. That one is. I like that one. It's 444 alignment. That's a good one. I believe it's already done. Like, it's a little bit of everything, but I do have a lot of manifestation music on here too. And that's really good to listen to if you need a little pick-me-up. Like, if you are feeling down, I feel like a good music in general. It doesn't have to be just targeted with manifestation. I think music in general is a great way to uplift your spirits. That's what I did a lot. I would try to listen to songs that I would go for drives. I went for a lot, like, driving is one of my, like, when I was depressed a lot and had really bad anxiety, I would go on drives. That's just something, and blare my music, driving on back roads, maybe go to McDonald's or Taco Bell. But I really loved listening to music. And, like, I feel like that's a great way to manifest too. Because I tend to daydream. I don't know if that's what you would call it when I'm driving. Create scenarios in my head while I'm driving. Look, I'm still on the note. Oh, I lost it. Like, I'm still in the knowing that she's my GF dedicate why I feel this way. I mean, it's okay to feel that way. You don't have to figure out why you do. It's okay. It could be her feeling that way, and then you're feeling what she's feeling. That can absolutely happen. It's happened to me. Or it just, it could be just that you're going through a shift. I'm not saying that that is what it is, or that has to happen. But sometimes I do think that before, kind of like a purge, I guess, a mental purge. I'm not saying like a physical purge where things in your reality gets worse before it gets better, but like a mental purge where the old identity is losing its power, losing its grip, it's dying off, and you might feel sad. You might be like in a mourning phase kind of the old identity, and then the new identity is becoming dominant and it's about to push through. I do love Fortnite. Me too. I'm not the best at it, but like, I always feel like I'm affirming to get it in a way at times. Honestly, that's how I always saw it, because last year, I didn't even know that was a thing. Affirming to remind yourself to have it versus affirming to get it. It might have been around at that time, like during my eviction, but I was not aware of it. I didn't know that was a thing. But either way, your subconscious doesn't know the difference. Your subconscious doesn't know why you're repeating this story, and it doesn't care why you're repeating this story unless you tell it and start telling yourself, oh shit, Josh. Unless you're affirming, okay, let's say, like right now, you did say, sometimes I feel like I'm affirming to get it, instead of reminding myself that I have it. As long as you don't tell yourself that, your subconscious isn't going to know. It's not going to care. Your subconscious doesn't care why you repeat something. It only cares about the story you repeat and accept as true. What's my new self-concept for avoidant specific person? I only attract the most amazing, stable, secure relationships. I know we'll just sometimes focus on movement at times, but not as much now. I mean, I understand we want to see movement. I get that. We want that valid. I wanted to see movement of some sort, but I just never did. But I still kept persisting. I would get my frustration out. Like, I had a lot of ups and downs on that journey constantly for 2 months. But the thing is, I kept returning back to my preferred state of, I have it. It's mine. So that's what matters. Hey, Sophia, how are you? I'm probably not going to be on long tonight. I'm so sorry. I've been doing Dylan James self-concept. To be honest, I love it. Dude, I'm telling you, like, the one I would listen to, that 10-minute meditation, it really helped me a lot. I have a lot of manifesting music. Same. I never cry over a boy. I never chase. I am pursued. Yes. And I make anxiety my bitch. I used to listen to Ariana, but I always laugh thinking about her interviews with Cynthia. I've never seen them. I haven't seen those movies either. Oh, no. Did he get... He did. Hold on. I still like her music, though. I like her music, yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's a shift. That's exactly how I would take it, too. Hello, Beth. How are you? 6'7". Yeah, luckily, hopefully, she's at least laying down. But I'm good. How are you? Hold on. I think I'm shifting because SP always wants to see me on weekends, but contact is slow during the week. Start telling yourself that contact is consistent. No matter if it's weekends or through the week, it's always consistent. My SP would keep popping up out of nowhere. It must mean that she's missing me. Oh, absolutely. But we are both really busy with work and school. I want him to talk to me more. Start telling yourself he makes time for me. He prioritizes me. I hate the whole affirming to get versus affirming to remind. I do too. I really do. That's not a thing unless you say it's a thing. And that's not a thing for me. Of course I was affirming to get something. Like, yes, I do say that there is already a version of you with this desire. And and that your desire is yours, it's inevitable, but right now you're aware of the lack, okay? So if affirming helps you to persist in that new story, even if you're affirming to get it, who cares? You're affirming, you're thinking in your favor. That's the only thing that matters. But like I said, I didn't even know what that was until honestly recently, till maybe a few months ago when I heard it, and I was like, that's a thing? That's a thing? Like, I was never worried about, oh my gosh, I'm affirming because I'm trying to get this thing instead of reminding myself to have it. But I don't care. I'm affirming. That's what matters. I'm doing what I need to do. I feel like my first and only boyfriend, ex, totally destroyed my perception of love when breaking up. How can I rewrite that and manifest love again? Okay. So destroyed your perception of love when you can revise it to where you have only ever experienced amazing, positive, beautiful, perfect relationships. And that he never broke your heart has never been broken, or that from now on you only experience these amazing, positive, beautiful relationships. What's my best SP story? I've only manifested an SP once. Like an actual relationship. Like I've manifested text messages, people to come back. Not in a relationship though. I've only manifested a relationship one time. So that's of course the only manifestation story I have. I mean, obviously I've manifested every relationship, but like that was my only conscious one. We have been talking about SP before, but like I just feel so broken and scared. It's okay to feel scared and broken. Like that's valid. Your feelings are valid. Don't invalidate yourself for that. Practice self-concept, pretty much. I'm not broken. I'm whole, perfect, complete right now as I am. There's no reason to be scared because I only attract these perfect relationships. And, my new SP would never do anything to hurt me. IDK, if I should make coffee or hot cocoa, I'm so sleepy. Ooh. I used to make hot chocolate. And I used to put peppermint mocha coffee creamer in it. Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. So good. Oh, of course it had to be around Christmas because that's the only time that coffee creamer's out. Like, how can I be able to trust again? Just like that. I trust love again. I am able to love again. I am able to trust in relationships again. And tell yourself that love is safe. You can literally turn anything into an affirmation. Oh, thank you for the rose. I affirmed today. Oh, that's amazing. And did a little robotic affirming while coloring. Ooh, yeah, coloring is so underrated. I feel like that's a great pastime, a great hobby to have. Hey Beth, why do I always see someone look alike my SP since I manifest her? I mean, I do take that as a sign. Like, if I see somebody that would look like my SP, I take it as a sign. Can I manifest my SP in a week? Yeah, absolutely. Hi Ann, I'm good. How are you? So maybe something like only good things happen to me in love? Yes, whatever you prefer to affirm is fine. My mom had been making it hard for me to persist, and she's always wanting my attention. Tell yourself that she doesn't make it hard. Don't tell yourself that she's making it hard. Don't affirm that she's making it hard to persist. I use the raw cocoa from the stores and just add honey and milk. Ooh, that sounds good. I'm trying to affirm we're together. I have not heard from SP and the holidays are coming. I want to trust his words that he loves and misses me. Start telling yourself that I do trust his words. Oh, yummy. I'm so tired, guys, but it's 6:30. No thanks. It's 6 a.m. or p.m. But the silence is triggering. It can be for some people. I personally don't care for the silence now because I know that's when everything is actually moving for me. Like everything's working and unfolding for me. Have you ever been broken in love? Yeah, before learning about all this I went through some shit, like with my baby daddy, the one I manifested back in the first place. I went through years of bullcrap. Like he got me pregnant, abandoned me, cheated on me. The day I found out I was pregnant, he left me. When my daughter was 3 months old, he literally turned off the heat to his house. Me and my 3-month-old daughter was living in this house with no heat in the middle of winter. I had to move in with my grandparents. Like, he left. He left. He moved out. Left me and her there by ourselves. I I mean, there's a bunch more to it, but yeah, like, he absolutely broke me. I was broken, like, to a point. Like, I just, tried to hit him with my car. So, that's how, like, that's all there is to it. I tried to hit him with my car before all of that happened. I was pregnant when I tried to run him over. But yeah, like, he pretty much broke me at the beginning of the relationship almost. It took me years. We were on and off for years. Once I found out about manifestation, though, we weren't together, but I did manifest him back in 11 days. You're so beautiful, by the way. Oh, thank you. I'm good. Been busy with school and been disciplined with my mental diet. Amazing. I love to hear it. I'm a baby. I sleep at 9 p.m. every night. I need to start. It's 9:32 p.m. right now. I have got to get my sleep schedule in order. It's not happening. Sometimes that one what if thought still comes up, but I'm trying to let it pass. It's okay if it comes up. If you have the what if thoughts, that's fine. You could also be like, but what if everything actually does work out for me? If you're gonna what if, maybe try to turn it around. Reverse that bitch, but what if it does work out? 6:30 in LA. Ooh, so I'm like 3 hours ahead of you. My ASP sleeps at 3 a.m., wakes up at 1 p.m., but not anymore because he works 70 hours a week. That's a good man. That's a good man. That's a hard-working man. Beth, I'm seeing a lot of vids on my For You page on my hubby's countries. That's a sign. I mean, you can take whatever you want to as a sign. Absolutely. Even though sometimes I'm still overthinking it. I mean, overthinking is a superpower. You just got to learn to use it in your favor. What's the most important piece of advice would you give for someone trying to manifest anything? You're limitless. I mean, you're creating your reality moment by moment with your assumptions. So whatever you accept as true will be true for you in your reality. So if there's something you don't like, you can change it by focusing on what you do want to experience. Turned off the heat. Yeah, he turned off the heat. He was a piece of shit. He was not somebody, he was a piece of shit back then. That's pretty much all I can say. If I'm detached, is that bad? Like, I just don't, no, it's not bad. It's okay to be detached. There's nothing wrong with it. Is that the one you manifested back? It is. It is. It is. Indeed. This helps me, like, that story truly helps me that more people have had I'm not saying this to be mean, but I think sometimes people need to hear it. But your circumstances are not special. Okay? Everybody has had hard times, whether it's with SP, finance, health, success, whatever it is. People experience hard times all the time. Circumstances are no different. How did I manifest him back? Like, mostly affirmations. If you were also broken, like, do I need to heal my nervous? No, I didn't do anything like that. I did the whisper method, but it's not something you have to do to manifest. I just I was repeating a new story that I wanted to experience. I was telling myself that he's the version I want him to be, which was the version that I fell head over heels for at the beginning of the relationship. That was the version I wanted. That's the version I said was going to show up for me. I did not heal. I did forgive myself, and that helped me to forgive him to be able to persist. But, like, yeah, I mostly did the whisper method and just was repeating the preferred story. I like that PLB. I'll try to look at overthinking that way. What made manifestation click for you? My car accident and my eviction. Those two experiences were back to back almost. Like, after my car accident, I had physical therapy, and after I finished physical therapy, I got the eviction. So, like, those two, really, it was a merge of those two. What do you believe happens after death? We're all energy. Like, that, we're just energy, so we don't die. We lose the meat suit. Like, we lose the body, but our energy doesn't die, it just transforms. So I don't know what happens, but we don't die. We just transform. That could be reincarnation. It could be our own version of heaven. Like, I have no idea. I could not tell you. But I don't think that we die. We don't disappear. We just simply transform. My circumstances be feeling special. Yeah, I understand that. They do feel special sometimes. They do feel special sometimes. But, I mean, with reading Dr. Joe Dispenza and how people have healed themselves from cancer, blindness, all these kinds of illnesses, it's like, if that's possible, literally anything is possible. Like, literally, doctors would be like, that's literally impossible. I don't know, like, people have healed themselves overnight. So, you can definitely manifest a text message overnight. Or whatever your desire is. How do I know if I'm in the correct state of mind being I can't tell for shit? I mean, I feel like there's a few ways. Kind of, like, you don't have to be in a good mood all the time to, like, at all, really, to manifest. But how I would tell is my mood, my thoughts. So, like, right now, if maybe I'm frustrated because I don't see anything, I'm in the state of lack. Because I am very aware that I don't have this, and I'm frustrated because of it, and I'm telling myself I don't have this. So those two things is what kind of determined it for me. Meat suit. That's what manifesting with Kimberly always said. Yeah, we lose the meat suit, and yeah, whatever happens, happens, I guess. Sorry, I missed what you said. I left my room. I have focused affirmed and did a little robotic while coloring. That's good. That's amazing. Do all realities exist at the same time? They do in the 5D. There's the 3D, the 4D, the 5D. The 3D is the physical reality with the 5 senses that we experience every day. The 4D is an imagination. It's where we create the 3D. The 5D is where every possible version of us, every possible reality of us already exists at once. This is where we pick the 4D from and then create the 3D in. So, but yeah. Absolutely. Since we're talking about afterlife, I will share my cousin was going through something life-threatening. I talked to his father who had passed. A week later, I found out his son is okay. Sorry if that's woo-woo, but I've had experiences I can't explain. I mean, I've also, like, my car accident was a whole experience I couldn't explain. I died. And, like, I don't remember being hit by the vehicle. I don't remember shit. Like, I don't remember anything. And I had a concussion, so that also didn't help. But, like, I do remember everything going black and then, like, just being in a field, and, you know, it was a really crazy experience, out-of-body experience. I have no idea what that was. No fucking clue. Couldn't tell ya. I kind of took it as maybe my own version of heaven. Maybe the version of myself that I'm truly meant to be. Living life the way I'm meant to be and desire to. And, you know, just catching up to that version of myself. I had slight thoughts of what if he doesn't become my BF, made me a little sad, but he will, and that just means I keep repeating it. Yep. Just keep telling yourself this is your new story. This is the only reality you will accept as true for you. I can't stop stalking my ex as I'm manifesting him. What are you stalking on? If it's social media, block him. Mute him. Or whatever you need to do. Stalking him is not going to get you nowhere, but literally keeping him on the pedestal. With persistence, I'm starting to shut down bad thoughts more so with more repeating. I'll believe. Yeah, repetition dissolves resistance, those bad thoughts. But it's okay if you have bad thoughts. Just don't identify with them. What are 5 ground beliefs you think everyone should try to install in this life? I mean, you don't really need any certain beliefs. Just like, I don't know. I don't really have any set, really, I don't know. Everything always works out for me, I guess. I always get everything I want, maybe. Just like thoughts in your favor, really, about having a good money mindset. It's all going to be around self-concept, honestly, when it comes to money, relationships, health, success, manifestation, things like those. Like, I am wealthy, I am healthy, just things like that, honestly. Like, just preferred beliefs about life in general. I'm going to get that text overnight. You can, you absolutely can. You think if a person just keeps affirming every day consistently with wavering, the desire has to come. I mean, I did. I was wavering every day and I still got it. It took 2 months, but yes, I still got it. How can circumstances never matter? Like how? Because the 3D is old. Your 3D is literally a reflection of your current assumptions. Well, your past assumption. Okay. It's your old story playing out. So let's say you are currently persisting in a new assumption, a new version of yourself, and you still see a reflection of the old assumptions that you have once repeated. If you are right now in this moment persisting in a new assumption, 3D doesn't matter. It's old because it is just a reflection of your past assumptions, thoughts, belief being played out. So you still need to keep persisting until you make that new story dominant. But anything you see is old. If something happened 5 seconds ago, it's old. It no longer matters. The only time that matters is the present moment, the now. So if you're affirming for your desire right now, that's all that matters. Sometimes I get the feeling he contacted me and I go to check my phone and I feel disappointed. Why? Because you didn't get what you want and then you become aware of the lack. You tell yourself you didn't get it. It's not here. You don't have it. I mean, it's okay to feel disappointed, but you want to return back to the state of no, he has contacted me. Isn't it harder to convince yourself and persist the harder time you have had? Huh? Isn't it harder to convince yourself and persist the harder? No. Not unless you're assuming it has to be harder. Look, I've had some pretty shitty times. I've had some like, I've had a really, my past was a very undesirable, unfavorable one altogether. But like, no, it does not have to be any harder for me to get to that desired life of mine. Absolutely not. The past does not define me. Anything that happened in the past is not who I am now. It's an old version of me. When I tried to hit that, my baby daddy, that's an old version of me. That's not who I am now. It's old. It's over with. I'm not going to put my awareness on it because it doesn't matter. Stalking delays it. I mean, it depends. Why are you stalking? Are you stalking his social media and then constantly getting triggered? Are you stalking and then being like, are they with someone? Are they making posts about someone else? Like, it's not productive whatsoever, but it really depends on your state. But like, that's still, I consider that checking the 3D. Why are you looking at their profile? Like, that's going to be my question. How to overcome resentment towards SP. I forgave myself and then I was able to forgive my SP. But I just pretty much was like, I forgive myself for choosing this version of him. And I was able to forgive myself and him. But like, your SP is not doing things to hurt you. They're just acting out the script you gave them. I'm going to try the Whisper method. I like it. It worked for me. But, it's not something you have to do. Manifesting being an actress, visualizing my name on a TV show. Tonight saw it help. What do you mean help? What do you mean? But only my first name. That's amazing. That's good. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. This thing is falling. Thank you for your answer. You're welcome. Can you manifest your SP even if you don't see them and you have no contact? Yeah, absolutely 100% you can. So you have to pick your new reality and be detached from anything contradicting and keep persisting. You decide what you want. So let's say I want to be a millionaire. I am a millionaire. If you catch yourself getting triggered, that's okay. Your emotions do not affect anything unless you allow them to. But I am going to persist in that assumption until it hardens into fact, no matter what I see or hear. If I start noticing my bank account going in the negative, I'm still going to keep persisting because it's simply my old assumptions still playing out while I'm making this new story dominant. So yeah, decide what you want and persist in that assumption until it shows up. It's okay if I start manifesting for my health and then go for SP. Yeah, you could do both at the same time, or you could do them one at a time. He came in so strong, said he loved me 3 times in silence, so I'm confused. It's because you're putting your awareness back on the silence. I mean, that's really all there is to it. Ouch. Hold on. How you direct yourself to focus on your SP's new ideal version, what you decide for his new version. So for me personally, I chose not to look at any social media. When I was manifesting SP, no social media. I am not looking at it. I don't even want to, risk getting triggered. Second thing, we weren't really in contact. If we were in contact, it was about the child. We weren't together at that time. So I wasn't really in contact with them. So that helped. And then I just kept seeing them as the version I wanted to see them. I kept telling myself this is who they are. Because with the Whisper method, like that video is kind of like you can choose the exact version of SP that you want. They exist. I mean, obviously, I experienced that exact version before at the beginning of the relationship. So I already knew that ideal version that I wanted. It was the version that I had when we first met, right? So I just kept going back to that version. Like, this is who he's going to be again. This is who he is now. Something you taught me is you can repeat an affirmation over and over no matter the mood. Yeah, the mood does not matter unless you say it does. The makeup looks so good on you. Also, oh, well, thank you. You're right. I'm going to trust him. He loves me. He does love you. My SP don't even use social media. You know what? Hell yeah. Maybe that's probably for the best. That's probably for the best. You are so beautiful, Beth. Well, thank y'all. Stop it. Stop it right now. Quit it. I received one of my manifestations, but it came in consequence of something bad first. Okay. So, are you saying like things got worse before it got better? Like you experienced something bad before you got it? That's not what manifestation is, unless, you think that you have to experience things getting worse before they get better. But you never have to experience anything that you don't want to. You never have to experience a consequence. Like, I don't believe in consequences. Again, unless you do believe in them, then you will experience them. But it's simply all about your assumptions. Yeah, I'm not saying that my mood does, but sometimes I've been feeling sad at times. You could take it as your SP being sad. That she misses you. I've been just repeating my new affirmation so much. I just living my life. That's what manifestation is. Like, just living your life. Living your life. Doing whatever you want to do. Not putting life on pause. Waiting on an SP or the money to come in. Now, like, I never say act like you have it, but that's kind of how I act like I have it. I just simply continue to live my life. Now, with the eviction, of course, I was bed rotting for those 2 months because I was so depressed, so anxious, so stressed out. And so, like, if you do experience that, that's okay. That is okay. I affirmed through tears so many times. That is okay. You're still persisting in the new story. It does not matter if you're crying, if you're frustrated, upset, stressed, anxious, depressed. None of that shit matters. But now I know that I can live my life, do the things I want to do, not have to put my life on pause. Now, if I'm manifesting to be a millionaire, obviously I'm not going to go try to buy a freaking $1 million house when I ain't even got it, right? But I am going to live my life like normal, as if I normally would on a daily basis while still persisting in this assumption. Is it time to change affirmations if they are starting to feel boring, or should I stick? You can change them. It doesn't matter. Affirmations are just thoughts. But I feel like if they feel boring, that's good. They feel like a statement. It's kind of like saying the sky is blue, the grass is green, water's clear. I guess it's clear. I don't know. It looks clear for the most part, but if it feels boring because it feels like a statement. Oh no, I lost it. I've been just living my life and sometimes think about my SP as I affirm at times, yeah, of course she misses me. Yes, she does. You could be like, the more I miss her, the more she misses me. The more I think about her, the more she thinks about me. Hello, you're really pretty. Also, if you don't mind me asking, what are your pronouns? It's she. She, her. Yeah. But thank you. Why we can't put our SP on pedestal. The thing, when I say putting your SP on a pedestal, like, it's okay to affirm for them, to focus on them in, you know, the desired way. But when I say you're putting a SP on a pedestal, you are making them the source of your happiness. If you wake up and you don't have a text message, it ruins your whole day. Your day is ruined. You're miserable. Your mood is shit. That's what putting them on a pedestal is. You are allowing them to control you in that aspect of, if I don't have this text message, I'm not happy. I'm miserable. I'm upset the whole freaking day. You do not want them to be the only source of your happiness. You want to be the source. You are the source of your happiness. So really, like, you're not unhappy because they're not texting you. You're unhappy because somewhere inside of you, you're unfulfilled in something. Whether it's, usually if we don't get a text message from an SP, it's because we're wanting that validation that we're wanted, loved, chosen, whatever. So it's usually a self-concept issue. I've been repeating, but I still feel some doubt, but it shouldn't matter because I am still going to get it. Yeah, absolutely. It's okay if you have doubt. Doubt is normal. You're forever probably going to have doubts. You're not a robot. You're a human. That's just how the ego is. It produces doubts. Just don't identify with them. Right, exactly. I've been mad anxious every time I see her on campus at times. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay to get anxious. There ain't nothing wrong with that. It's okay. It's okay to have them butterflies or to feel scared. It's okay. Because, like, even people in relationships, when they just get together, they have that feeling. Like, I was manifesting to work from home for so long, but my employer wouldn't until emergency at home happened. Okay. Oh, okay. You know, it's funny. I manifested my car accident. I wanted a new car. I also wanted a paid vacation. My car accident gave me exactly that. I got a new car, and it happened on the job, so I got workers' comp and was out of work for about 3 months. Now, I manifested my car accident, not because I wanted to. I didn't want it to happen, but I was constantly joking. Man, I wish somebody would hit my car so I could get a new one, because I put $5,000 into that car to fix it up, and it still needed work. There was still issues with it, and my mechanic could not figure out what it was. And it's probably just because I kept assuming something was wrong with it in the first place. But yeah, like, I kept joking. Like, that was the story. Every day at work, I wish somebody would hit me. I hope somebody hits me. I was a delivery driver, so I was driving 5-6 days a week. So I was constantly on the road. Like, I remember people would, like, cut me off and stuff. I'd be like, oh, I wish you'd fucking hit me, or whatever. Like, I was doing that 24/7, man. Eventually, one day it happened. A truck, I had the green light. He failed to yield. He should have waited for me to go. He didn't. He hit me. Fucked me up. Fucked my car up. But I did manifest that. Did I want it? No, absolutely not. But I joked about it. I talked about it all the time. It was the story I was repeating every day for months until it finally happened. I just don't care about the 3D anymore. I just repeat and go on about my day. Yes, absolutely. 100%. Oh my God, there's 30 of y'all commenting. I keep wanting that validation, so yeah, I get it. I mean, it's okay to want that validate. I mean, the thing is, you get that validation from self, and then it starts being reflected back to you. You think there's a certain time frame where the 3D has reflect what you've been affirming consistently? I don't think there's a certain time frame. It's just until you create that assumption. What are some good self-concept affirmations? I am always loved, chosen, prioritized. I am irresistible, irreplaceable. I am the one and only. But self-concept isn't just around love. It's around everything. Money, health, success. It's all about how we feel inside. SP can say I love you millions of times, but we won't believe. Yeah, exactly. Until we feel it within. That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was for me with my SP. Like, I got him back. I still felt like I had a hole, a void. Like, he did not end up making me happy like I thought he would, because he couldn't make me happy when I just simply wasn't happy. Manifesting SP, but I had a phone call with another man tonight from online dating. Okay. Hell yeah, get it. But next time, say you get a car vacation in a happy way. I like my car. I like this car. It's a good one. I don't want to wreck this one for sure. I got into a car accident 2-3 weeks into the semester in September, but all is good. Oh, that's good. That's good. Car accidents are no fun. They're very scary. I mean, I don't remember mine, so I don't really, I couldn't tell ya. But everything worked out. No, it's so funny because I was working at Domino's and I was on my last delivery of the night, right? So they obviously noticed my uniform, the Domino's delivery bag with food in it beside me. So after I got out of the hospital and everything, like my coworkers, they're also my friends. My boss was my friend. My coworkers, we were all like family there. They tell me that the police hotline, whatever it is, they end up calling the store and they're like, hello, do you have a Stephanie who works there? My name's Bethany, not Stephanie. And my boss was like, no, we don't have a Stephanie here. And they were like, oh, okay, thank you. What the fuck? And so then they call back a few minutes later and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. Do you have a Bethany who works there? And they're like, yeah. And they're like, oh, well, she will not be returning back to work. She will not be returning. Like, that's all they fucking said to my boss. I mean, obviously, they said that I was in a car accident and that I would not be returning. And literally, my boss thought I died. Like, they went looking for me. They had no clue. They didn't tell them anything. They went looking. They knew where I was going, so they went towards the way I would. And they ended up seeing the accident. But everything was blocked off because they had to use the jaws of life to get to me. My car was destroyed. And then they had to destroy my car to even get me out. But, like, I was just like, that is insane. First, they get my name wrong, and then they're just like, she's not returning to work. She's not returning. I'm pretty much making it seem like I'm fucking dead. So, that was fun. It's like, that, y'all need some more type of training or something. Shit. This new guy said he has to pray about it as far as dating me and sleep on it since I live 2.5 hours away. You like them far, don't you? I mean, that's okay. That's okay. You can, if you want him to move, you can. My insurance is almost sky high though. Oh, was it your fault? Was it your fault? Oh no. I wanted a new car and my car caught on fire while I was driving, so I got a new car in the settlement. That is insane. But you know what? You weren't hurt, so that's awesome. But I would literally be terrified. Even when I get pulled over, the cops just let me go. But I had to jump from a burning car. Oh my goodness. Nah, that sounds scary. Oh, look, I saw my life flash before my eyes. I'm literally repeating while listening to you. Oh, you know what? Hell yeah. Beth, this makeup you've been doing recently is gorgeous, by the way. Thank you. I used to be really good at makeup before I had a child. Like, I did my makeup every day. I was super good at it, and now I'm trying to get back in the hang of things. How did you get over your manifestation taking a while to show up? I've been getting frustrated. I would get my frustration out and just keep persisting. Honestly, that's what I would do. If I got frustrated, I would yell at the universe, be like, this is what I want, and I want it now because it's mine, and it's mine now. And once I got my frustration out, I'd feel a lot better. If I keep having dreams about SP, kind of feel numb about SP, is the assumption created? I mean, I think it's different for everybody. It's different for everybody. Obviously my assumption was created for me to not get evicted, even though I was wavering and having a lot of doubts during the day. I didn't really feel numb to it or anything. I wasn't really having dreams either. So I'm just going to say I think it's different for everybody. Just keep telling yourself that you have it, that it's already yours. Beth, how do you avoid something like the car fire happening? Do you need to affirm for safety? Not really. No. I mean, just because something like that happens doesn't mean it's going to happen to you. But I couldn't... it might not have been an exact thought about it. About, oh my God, my car's going to be on fire, you know? What'd she say? I manifested it thinking the mechanic was shady, so affirm you are safe, treated well. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you were thinking the mechanic was shady. So maybe the mechanic probably didn't do a very good job, pretty much. Been repeating all day that my SP is my girl, so I'm still persisting even though I want it to happen. It's okay if you want it to happen. Of course we want our desires. Of course we want our person. I'm happy that I'm happy that I worked with someone. Oh, fuck, what happened? What? Have you seen Zara Larson's makeup for her new tour? I haven't. Now that I know about manifestation, I remember thinking the mechanic was shady and scamming, so no wonder the car caught on fire while driving. But I was also wanting a new car. So affirm for a new car, but in a happy way with good salesperson. Yeah, like, you do not have to experience bad experiences to get your desire. You don't. But I also had the assumption that, oh, things get worse before they get better. Or I have to hit rock bottom to be able to climb up and get what I want. Like, you don't. It was just an assumption I had personally. But also simply because I just wanted... I kept joking, somebody please hit me so I can get a new car. They did it. Everything worked out, so it was fine. Beth, you're beautiful. Oh, well, thank you. In regards to my SP, I'm happy I was working with someone on here. Oh, okay. That's what you meant. Oh, okay. This was before manifestation when I was assuming car mechanics are bad. Honestly, I had bad experiences. Like, with that car that I wrecked, I took it to like 5 different mechanics. Because there was so much wrong with it. My fault. I'd been a delivery driver for years, though. I was very rough on it. But the whole suspension, like, I had a pretty much all of it had to be replaced. I had a loose tire. Was it a tire rod? Like, it was knocking back and forth. It was very dangerous to drive. I took it to so many places before it finally got resolved. But I literally took it to, I remember was it the Ford dealership? No. It was like the Chevy dealership. And the crazy thing is about that experience is I took it to because something was wrong. The mechanic went to drive it, and the brake line busted while he was test driving it. And I was like, that's fucking crazy. Because if I had been driving it 5 minutes longer, it would have busted on me, and I probably would have wrecked that car then and there. So that was wild. I thought that was just fucking crazy. But they were able to get that fixed. But what was it? Why did it do that? Oh, somebody went... I had a different shop change something, and they didn't put something in place correctly, and it was rubbing on the brake line, and it fucking busted it. But then I ended up... They said nothing was wrong with the suspension. But I took it to my current mechanic, who I love dearly. I have been with him since I've gotten... Well, I had my Dodge then before I wrecked it. He worked with me a lot. He saved me a lot of money because I had to have like a new catalytic converter, a whole new suspension. Like, I spent over $5,000 fixing it up for it to get totaled. But he told me like everything I needed to know, and I trust him with all my heart. He is the only one I'll ever go to, even for an oil change, for tires, for anything. That's the only one I'll trust. But I also had the assumption that mechanics suck. Do you listen to Theta Waves? Not often. I used to. What's your craziest spiritual discovery? I mean, I don't know if you would call it a discovery, but like when I did die, I didn't. Like, I did. But what I saw, it was just like a different version of myself. Like, I can't really explain it. My energy had just transformed. Maybe whether it was my own personal version of heaven, or whether it was just the highest version of myself that I become one day. that I choose one day. I don't know what it was, but that's just the craziest. That one. But I don't know if you'd call it a discovery. What's your opinion on theta waves? Yeah, they're amazing. They open your subconscious. Yeah, some mechanics would rip you off nowadays. They do. They do for sure. My car's a Chevy Malibu, so it's in good condition, everything. I had a Chevy. Was it a Malibu? No, it was a Cruze. It was a Chevy Cruze. I loved it. I did. That one got wrecked. It was not my fault. It was not my fault. I was like 20. It was before I got my Dodge, but I had a teenager run out in front of me. It wasn't totaled. It was fixed up, but I ended up giving back to the person I took payments over for. I was like, it's still in your name. You can have it back. Peace out. I know it sounds silly, but I repeat like my life depends on it. That's how I was with my eviction. A couple times I found myself looking around while I'm out for SP, but worrying I'll see them with other party. Okay. Are you working on self-concept at all? Hi, everyone. If I am a gay person, can I manifest a straight man for me? Yeah, absolutely. 100% you can. Happens all the time. I used to... Yeah, it can. Absolutely. Alright, I think I'm going to get off, though. He's a bitch. Alright, yeah, I'm going to call it a night. I'm actually really tired. I'm not going to lie. I'm so glad Athena's out of school after tomorrow. That way I can sleep in. I'm ready for nap. She is still awake. Yes, you have... Okay. 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 She's still awake. She's still awake. I'll affirm I'm irresistible and that no one compares to me. Yes, absolutely. Beth said, I used to. I want to know. Oh, what'd I say? I used to. I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh. Okay. Well, in high school, I was straight for about the first year. And, like, I was not attracted to women at all whatsoever. And then I met a girl. And she was my first girlfriend. And she kind of introduced me to that world, that version of myself, I guess. And I was only with women after that up until I met my baby daddy. Like, for years. All through high school up until I was, like, 20-something. I was only with women. But yeah, so I'm assuming she turned me gay. Like, she manifested me to be gay. I don't know. But, like, I used to not be into chicks. And then one day I just was. I was like, oh, okay. Like, I don't know. I guess she manifested me. Wait, Beth, is that worry a self-concept worry? What worry? It's the best of both worlds for sure. Facts. Absolutely. Alright. You guys have a fabulous night. I am going to go get her into bed because she has school in the morning.